It's the morning of day 2. Had a pretty good night's sleep last night till about 3:30. Had a thunderstorm roll through and cows wandering into camp, so made for an interesting evening or morning. So it's 6 a.m. and I am all packed up. Figured if I'm awake, I might as well start wandering back out the road towards Hat Point while it's cool out and enjoy the morning. Relaxed yesterday and played around on my ham radio on HF. Bands weren't very good, but still managed to make some contacts. I think the furthest I had was Florida. So, but 16 miles back, so start the process of trying to get back to the main road. Plan is to go to Twin Lake today. Never been there before. Looks like it's more of just a standard Forest Service road, so just gonna start heading that direction and enjoy the day. Beautiful morning this morning. Looking towards the Imnaha River down there in that canyon. Got the Willowas out that direction. The Seven Devils out there. The trail heads that direction. And then the Hell's Canyon and the Snake River off to the east. So the sun has got some warmth. So glad I'm hitting the trail early. This is one of the steep hill climbs that I had when I came in. Well, there's level you can see across the canyon. I almost turned around because of this one. It was just right there at the what I felt comfortable doing on a solo trip. There's another one, back another 1 to 2 miles that was another one that was a little hairy. Whew, okay, glad I'm up that. That is the last big hill climb on the way out. That was, there's a lot of little round rocks on that made it. I could hear the tires scratching trying to climb that. Go up over this next face, and then I got a descent over there. I made it. I am back off the trail. There's still probably 3 or 4 miles of rough road, so I'll wait till I get to the Hat Point Junction to start airing back up. But I'm glad to make it back off that. It was a cool trail. Time for some lunch. Hot dogs from the hood. Made it back down to Imnaha. So now I'm gonna go up the Imnaha instead of back to Joseph. Here's the camp for night 2 along the Imnaha River. Was planning on going up to Twin Lakes and went up there, and there was a whole bunch of people at the campground, so didn't see much for dispersed camping along that area, so decided to come back down along the Imnaha. Also because they're calling for thunderstorms tonight, so I thought it'd be better to be down in the canyon. So it's not the most beautiful camp, kind of a high water bar, but it'll work for the night. I'm gonna head out early in the morning. Okay, try number 3 for a campsite. It's not perfect. The camp is up at the top of that hill up there, but there's a trail right down here, and there's a beach with a little eddy and a view. So, and there's not near as many mosquitoes as there was as the last one. So we will stick with this one. Okay, camp number 4. Camp 3 had an awesome spot along the river. Definitely want to come back, but there's thunderstorms rolling through, chance of severe thunderstorms, and Camp 3 had 3 pines that size that were all dead and leaning over the campsite. So, not gonna risk it. I didn't have everything unpacked and put and set up, so I just threw the cooler and the chair back in and moved to this camp. So the 39 road is right there. Ollicott campground is just right on the other side of the road. Basically, this is a campground minus the fee parking that you'd have across the road. So, yes, it's still dispersed camping, but it is next to a campground. But I'll take it. So, the storms are rolling through. Sun is just setting over the ridge line. Got some dinner made. Just made a mountain house meal for tonight. And going to relax and head out in the morning. Morning of day 3. It's about 6:30. Camp is fully broke. Had a little bit of rain last night as a storm came through, but it was a nice evening. So, just got to wander back to Joseph, probably get some fuel, and continue on home. So, this is the end of the trip. It's been a fun getaway, and might have to bring the kids back here at some point. The river would definitely be fun for them to play in.